Joshua chapter 15. The allotment for the tribe of Judah, clan by clan, extended down to the territory of Edom, to the desert of Zin in the extreme south. Their southern boundary started from the bay at the southern end of the Salt Sea, crossed the south of Scorpion Pass, continued on to Zin, and went over to the south of Kadesh Barnea. Then it ran past Hezron up to Adar and curved around to Karka. It then passed along to Asmon and joined the Wadi of Egypt, ending at the sea. This is their southern boundary. The eastern boundary is the Salt Sea as far as the mouth of the Jordan. The northern boundary started from the Bay of the Sea at the mouth of the Jordan, went up to Beth Hoglah, and continued north of Beth Arabah to the stone of Bohan, son of Reuben. The boundary then went up to Debir from the valley of Achor, and turned north to Gilgal, which faces the pass of Adumim, south of the gorge. It continued along to the waters of En Shemesh, and came out at En Rogel. Then it ran up the valley of Ben Hinnom, along the southern slope of the Jebusite city, that is, Jerusalem. From there it climbed to the top of the hill west of Hinnom Valley, at the northern end of the valley of Rephaim. From the hilltop, the boundary headed toward the spring of the waters of Naphtali, came out at the towns of Mount Ephraim, and went down toward Bela, that is, Kiriath-Jearim. Then it curved westward from Bela to Mount Seir, ran along the northern slope of Mount Jearim, that is, Caslan, continued down to the Beth Shemesh, and crossed to Timnah. It went to the northern slope of Ekron, turned toward Shiklon, passed along to Mount Bela, and reached Jabneel. The boundary ended at the sea. The western boundary is the coastline of the Great Sea. These are the boundaries around the people of Judah by their clans. In accordance with the Lord's command to him, Joshua gave to Caleb, son of Jephunneh, a portion in Judah, Kiriath Arba, that is, Hebron. Arba was the forefather of Anak. From Hebron, Caleb drove out the three Anakites, Shishai, Ahiman, and Talmai, descendants of Anak. From there, he marched against the people in Debir, formerly called Kiriath-Sepher. And Caleb said, I will give my daughter Aksah in marriage to the man who attacks and captures Kiriath-Sepher. Othniel, son of Kenaz, Caleb's brother, took it. So Caleb gave his daughter Aksah to him in marriage. One day, when he came to Othniel, he urged him to ask her father for a feud. When she got off her donkey, Caleb asked her, What can I do for you? She replied, Do me a special favor. Since you have given me land in the Negev, give me also springs of water. So Caleb gave her the upper and lower springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Judah, clan by clan. The southernmost towns of the tribe of Judah in the Negev toward the boundary of Edom were Kabzeel, Eder, Jagur, Kana, Dimona, Adada, Kedesh, Hazor, Isnan, Zeph, Telam, Bealoth, Hazor Hadattah, Kiroth Hezron, that is, Hazor, Amam, Shema, Maladah, Hazar Gadah, Heshmon, Beth-Pelet, Hazar Shuro, Beersheba, Bizialsai, Bela, Lam, Ezam, Eltolad, Kisel, Hormah, Ziklag, Madmannah, Sansannah, Labaoth, Shilhim, Ain, and Rimmon, a total of 29 towns and their villages. In the western foothills, Ashtaol, Zorah, Ashna, Zanoah, Engannim, Tapua, Enam, Jarmuth, Adullam, Soko, Azekah, Shearim, Adathaim, and Gadira, or Gadirotheim, 14 towns and their villages. Zena, Hadashah, Migdol-gad, Gilead, Mizpah, Joktheel, Lachish, Bozkath, Eglon, Caban, Lamas, Kitlish, Gederoth, Beth-dagon, Neamah, and Makkedah, 16 towns and their villages. Libnah, Ether, Ashan, Caban, Lamas, Kitlish, Gederoth, Beth-dagon, Neamah, and Makkedah, 16 towns and their villages. Libnah, Ether, Ashan, Yiftah, Ashna, Nezeb, Keilah, Akzib, and Marisha, 9 towns and their villages. Ekron with its surrounding settlements and villages. West of Ekron, all that were in the vicinity of Ashdod, together with their villages. Ashdod, its surrounding settlements and villages, and Gaza, its settlements and villages, as far as the Wadi of Egypt and the coastline of the Great Sea. In the hill country, Shemer, Jeter, Soko, Dana, Kiriath-Sanah, that is Debir, Anab, Ashtama, Anim, Goshen, Holon, and Gilo, 11 towns and their villages. Arab, Duma, Eshan, Janam, Beth-tappuah, Aphekah, Hamtah, Kiriath-arba, that is Hebron, and Zair, 9 towns and their villages. Maon, Carmel, Ziph, Jata, Zezreel, Jokdeam, Zanoah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 towns and their villages. Halhol, Bethsur, Geder, Meerath, Beth-anath, and Altakon, 6 towns and their villages. Kiriath-baal, that is Kiriath-jearim, and Rabbah, 2 towns and their villages. In the desert, Beth-arabah, Midian, Sekekah, Nibshan, the city of salt, and in Gadi, 6 towns and their villages. Judah could not dislodge the Jebusites who were living in Jerusalem. To this day, the Jebusites live there with the people of Judah. This is the end of Joshua chapter 15. 神的话语要昼夜思想，玉恩读经频道，感谢您的陪伴和支持，期待下次的相见，拜拜。